Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 7 of our Kholek Suneater SFO Grimhammer campaign. In today's episode, we are going to bring our special Chaos brand of unhealth care to the Nangaoites. What are you doing over there, bud? Let's get Shant back over here where he can scream proper. Back in front of the army. So we're here to bring down Nangao. We have our Kholek and his Dragon Ogres going to lead the charge to bring down this gate, while everyone else kind of moves their way towards the other, and then we'll use the Shatterstone to blast a hole in the wall and send the Hounds of Decay on through to disrupt all of their archers and infantry, while everyone else starts doing their thing. If things are weak enough on the wall, we'll send the Marauders up and over, but we are probably going to lose a few. Let's get to bringing down Nangao. I actually would like to see the map for Nangao change just a little bit. It's supposed to be, there's supposed to be 9 concentric walls of defense surrounding. And while I don't know if I would want to deal with 9 walls in a siege, starting the siege up where maybe you've breached the first couple of them and you have to still get through a few more would be very, very cool. Make Nangao one of the toughest settlements to crack. But, maybe that's too difficult. Let's get this battle going. We have our summon of the boys. Let's send them there off to the side there, and we'll grab Kholek and his crew, smash them right on in. Would have to have the Shatterstone. There are archers here. Let's go ahead and ruin their day. Although I said I was going to send the hounds in. Let's keep it on slow-mo for just a moment. Looks like they're choosing to pick apart my horde of unfortunates, which works for me. Let's have both of you guys work together on these Jade Warriors, put you in guard mode, and then we'll grab this whole squad, start moving them forward. We'll have you guys beat the gates down together, and then we'll have the Shatterstone knock the walls down over here. As we send these hounds up. Everyone's almost in. Kholek, let's go ahead and activate your... Any of your abilities do well. We can drop some lightning down here. Same thing with these boys here. Drop the chain lightning. Everyone's all clumped up. You guys just kind of stay outside the walls and fire over the top. A whole heap of thunderstorm hits. Shoot closer in so we can use that lash to break up this line here. We'll have Manticore. We'll have you flying over the top to jump into this group of Jade Warrior crossbows. Gates are down. Charge on in. We'll have these two come on through this way.
Prince of Perversion.
This group moving up. We'll probably send them over the walls there. Let them just continue to take some of that damage. We're getting through the gates very slowly. Probably should actually activate the Tempest Rage. Well, it's just probably not useful on the walls there. Let those raiders continue to take all that damage. Do we have any more lashes of Slanesh to throw out? That's pretty strong. Does this give it to everyone around me? Or is it just for him? I guess not everyone decided to go in the walls like we asked him to. Fair enough. We'll have the Slaneshi boy go around the outside. We'll activate his super speed. You know what? We will blast the walls down right here and send the boys through. We're going to give you guys a new group designation and then charge. Gate should go down. The attack order is in. Send the boys in. We'll have the flap. Where you at, buddy? Your general target's here for us. Activate the rage on everyone else. That's so awesome. Slice through them like they're nothing. Watch those health bars drop. Marauders in as well. Let's go ahead and drop some slow-mo. Flash of Slanesh. There's a lot of guys here that need to be disrupted. Changes and whips. We didn't get that many. Get the hounds fighting all together. All of that Cloud of Flies debuff and everything else is going to be nasty on the enemy. We want to make sure that we are quick about dealing with this group, though. Everyone focus on those Jade Lances. You need to get out of this so you can go fight the Lanterns over here. One of those Marauders went all the way around the outside. Gotta respect it. Alright, Kholek, come on over here. You're getting focused down by the enemy a bit too much there. Let's break the lineup as it charges in, and as Kholek charges in as well. Lightning. Smack. Come on now. Oh, the timing was a little bit off. How sad. Keep them moving forward. We'll have you guys turn around and deal with this group.
Hunting for prey.
Really don't care about these archers. We'll leave you to deal with them. Everyone else just needs to get in and fight with this group. Those hounds are all... It claims they're all losing their battle, but I think they're doing fine. Honestly, though, we could probably pull them away for a moment. So pull them up here, and we'll charge them back in. Is the Manticore taking a lot of damage? Let's see if we can pull it away. Kholek is quite injured, but we'll give him a bit more damage. Chase down this Lord Magistrate. Coated in the gore and blood of his enemies. Yeah, I figured they would break. Weakness incarnate. Well, the Manticore finally pulled away, just barely. Kholek killed their boss. Try to dodge all that fire as much as you can. See if the Manticore can make it over in time before he gets assassinated. Send all the hounds back in. Have our Lord drop another Lash of Slaanesh through the line. Oh, it overcast and broke, unfortunately. That's a lot of damage, though. Lots a lot of damage. The boss is down. The Manticore is tearing up those poor innocent balloons. Yeah, let's come on back, break this group. Kholek has become an absolute monster. Another victory. Nangawa's claimed this, and this allows us to work properly and subjugate Miao Ying as one of our vassals as well. And that was over and done with pretty quick. Took a bit of casualties to our Marauders, and the Manticore always takes more damage than we want. But Nangao falls, we get 136 souls, and that's mostly all that matters. We could give a bit of extra gold from sacking the settlement. I don't think we keep any of the buildings that were there before anyway, so good idea just to do some despoiling. Oh, and then of course, we don't quite have the movement to get back here and claim this. Alright, luckily we are going to replenish. We could send you out to steal some goodies. Let's do it.
Weakening their defenses.
Well done there, and he's gained the Oppressive Force boon. And he was successful.
Oh, perfect, Prince.
You do alright. He's got a better chance to wound and block armies. That's not amazing, but if that's what he's got, that's what he's got. We can move back through the Warrior Wizard, Spell Slinger, and Unmoving Mage. I think we'll go away from Warrior Wizard this time and go for either the Unmoving Mage or Spell Slinger. Extra cooldown reduction sounds really nice, but that's all that gives. Pain is Pleasure gives more physical resistance for the whole army, up to 3%. Pretty tough. Let's go for extra magic, though. We've got some pretty good spells here, including the ones that go ahead and drop
In the deepest
leadership, maybe further down here with the Phantasmagoria, but dropping leadership on everyone while Kholek is able to smash in is going to be quite nasty. Not as good as with Azazel, but I would say Kholek is better than Azazel in most circumstances. He doesn't need to fly. Alright. Kholek, we'll leave you where you're at. I think we are almost to rank 5 there with those Marauders. Excellent. We need to do some things to gain some gold. The Deathmaker is doing a bit of trespassing. You need to leave, sir. That is unsafe for you, I can all but promise. I am going to delete this Tower of Pleasure. We actually don't have enough Slaanesh corruption going on in the town just now for that to even work. So we'll delete that and get something actually going on that's worthwhile. I think either probably the Vassal Emissary. Just because this increases overall income from buildings in adjacent allied or vassal regions only. Oh, interesting. This basically just increases the abilities of your vassals. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Chaos Shrine's also probably not bad. The Chaos Shrine drops enemy armor in the local province. That's pretty spicy. And it increases fervor as well and gives us access to some more mages. This sounds good. And then we will be able to put something else in over the top. in the next turn. All of the Chaos buildings are, of course, extremely expensive. Village, we're going to leave you here. We could be a bit spicy and move a little closer towards the Writhing Fortress, however. Maybe a better idea to go after the Spire first.
I said move.
Let's see what Archaon's got. I didn't see him get taken down, but Boris could have killed him. Because we didn't exactly see what happened there. Oh, good old Chad. Let's get you through the walls.
Yes.
Bloodwind Keep wants me to upgrade the Hag Tree. Not yet. We need that population. You relax. Raiders are doing really well for us.
You demand to witness the first born.
Oh, we're going down. Is it time for war with Grimgor? Because it is on Aggression Pact. It might be. We need to break Archaon fast. Alright, our new Cathayan friends are beginning their construction as well, and the Manblight tribe have ignored their warning. They're stealing a lot of gold from me. Listen, you rats. You're lucky that Kholek can't come up here and deal with you. Cathayans. They're coming to Nangao. Sean Liang, you kill Goraz. Oh, he's just raiding. He isn't at war with anyone. We'll deal with that in a moment then. Can't, back in the army.
Seeking hidden delights.
Your voice change has been quite interesting, sir. Auto-resolve is going to be kind to us, allowing us to claim Nangao and another Dark Fortress for Kholek. Your things are mine now. Kholek the Yoinkus Maximus. Fervor from all, or favor rather, from all buildings, plus 5%? Sold. Costs a lot, but that's all you gotta tell me. More money. So close to rank 5. Alright, Chant. Blissful Rapture gives everyone in an area plus 5, 15 melee attack, and more leadership. That seems pretty decent. Kinda want better spells, though, to start. Bavane is a direct damage. Strong versus multiple units and allows them to rampage. Oh, so you could give that to a group of archers and force them to charge in. I think Acquiescence is probably the better one, though. You could give it to either self or an enemy. Interesting. Hysterical Frenzy. Yeah, I think the Acquiescence is going to be better. Costs a little bit less than these other two, too. Excellent, excellent. We have claimed the town. Have no more gold, though. Yeah, let's move on this Ursunite settlement. I don't see Archaon anywhere near. We need to deal with them quickly before the Bear God shows back up. Alright, old raspy breath. Let's get moving.
No higher power than I.
Kuba Filipov. Kind of need you. Oh, they've already started. Who are you at war with? Oh, they came down and they claimed the settlement from the Folge then. Bullying the ogres. And that's why Grimgor is mad at me. Very interesting. The Norskins are dragging me into a fight. Building upgrade available. Get out of here. Is Miao Ying coming on back to fight? Our next war is going to be with Mingyu Zhuge. Bring it.
I am the Tempest. What could you offer?
What's good, Draught Guzzler? He would like a non-aggression pact. See, the problem is you're at war with Clanician. And they are mine. If I get over there fast enough, though, I can make the Draught Guzzlers my servants as well. Plus a Dread now have enough money for an outpost. Fair enough.
Star Crusher.
Maybe we have enough settlements now. Let's bring Chad forward to crush some Oh, we can bring him into the army. Never mind.
God of Mountains.
Alright, Kholek. Anyone up where they can be upgraded? Sadly, no. Any more good units? Also, no. But we are getting closer to getting those Rattling guns. 20 out of 27. Alright, Kholek. Onward and on Lee. Mingyu's in the way.
Stop this.
Why didn't you go all the way in? Let's go ahead and circle. They have a whole heap of lanterns there with them. We'll have Chad join the army. He'll sprint himself on over, and at his training, we definitely need it. And we lose some of our undivided authority. I thought we were up to 8. What has happened? Which of you has lost undivided? Oh, it was this lad. He was giving us extra, and now he just gives us Slanesh authority. That makes sense.
Bring them to
Alright then, this looks like a proper battle. Before we do kick it off though, as we are Chaos, let's just see if anyone wants to join the crusade. Oh, we're all maxed out now. One of these days we will get some more Dragon Ogres in this army. They're doing it on purpose.
Crusher.
Alright, onward to Nanli. Oh, they sally forth to face us. What a cool looking map. On one of the mountain bluffs here. I can't wait for the future of CATHAY. They're going to have such cool opportunities to develop the area. So much awesome lore and the like. We only have 2 out of the, I believe there's 5 living dragons, and the spirit dragon is one that they're looking for actively in the story, so we can give even more dragons. And then imagine that point when CATHAY is all united. Unstoppable. Alright, let's put all of our lads off to the side here. We're going to need to move them through the forest to avoid the withering fire coming down from those lanterns. Let's throw the champs. Again, we'll have them leading the charge. Kind of like so. They've got better shields, and they can absorb that damage better. I remember they actually have the demonic strength here in SFO. We'll have Hounds of Decay. Hide them in the woods? Are they too large? We'll try to hide them in the woods. I thought the lanterns could see through the woods, but again, maybe not in SFO. There. All of the hounds is one group. We'll have Kholek charging up the hill from the other side. That way they are not able to fully devote all of their strength. Put one exalted hero in over here. Our mage on this side. We'll have them backed up by trolls. They're leading the charge. That armor and regeneration. And we'll actually throw the spawn in behind. We'll have some combined forces here. Dragon Ogres all rolling with Kholek. As they do, we'll have the Summoners of Rage behind him and the other 2 on either side. I need the Manticore to make it in unscathed to fight their balloons, so we'll keep him back. Alright. Everyone in their groups, and we can get this thing going. I may just, well, we'll have all the big beasties over here on all-in-one. And then we'll have you 2 together at the end there. You come on over with Kholek.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright. We've got a lot of firepower. Several groups of our cavalry there coming in from behind. Even more lanterns. We're going to have a lot of work. We don't have much archers, so battle begin. Let's get you guys moving all the way up the hill here. Kholek, you 2. Have both of these guys kind of sneaking up the side too. Send out the big boys. The doggos coming on out. Forgot just how fast Chant is. Alright, all of their allies are here now. Kholek. Kholek, let's charge you directly through and in on this Dragon-Blooded. You and all of your ogres need to be doing the same. I'm lying, of course. 2 of these ogres need to go work on these Jade Lances coming down the hill. You guys pull on back. Charge in. Kholek should be absorbing a lot of that fire. He's a big chunky boy and he cares not for your damage. You charge directly in, get that ability going. I'm breaking a little bit here trying to figure out everything we got going on. Hounds work together. Let's have the regular boys all clump up and just charge in. Lock that group down in the back. We want our Manticore stopping these lanterns now. Where's our boy at? Let's get him forward. Fighting with any of the groups of, maybe not Lancers, but let's have him pile in on these Jade Warrior. Halberds there. Go ahead and turn and deal with that group. We have completely wrecked their other cavalry. Charging on in and break this other group of Lancers that's in on the inside there. We can have both of these raiders moving up. Starting to fire on this group of lanterns. Where are you at, good sir? Face this next group around. Kholek's getting shot at. Let's bring him up into this group of archers. Same thing with all these big boys, just get in the back line. We'll have both of these trolls coming on over and beating the brakes off of these halberdiers. Firing champs give you your demonic strength. Hammer is making quick work of them, even though he is in the woods. Not where he wants to be. May just have him chase down the champion there. Shogun gun. Scoot you around the outside if we're able. Happy to drop some more whips through, though. Guess when we're able. Alright, these lances are back. Burn and fire. Luckily, those are just peasant horsemen, so they may actually be victorious against them. That group of lanterns is broken. Let's switch targets. Whole bunch of Cathayans running away all over the place. Use all of our mass and our armor piercing to get through here. You assassinate this lord, please. More or less broken. We'll have all of these big boys coming back to deal with these lances. Jade lances are very scary. Those Ungors are quite amazing. I got no issues with them whatsoever. Jump into some slow-mo so we can see some fighting. We've got a lot going on. Rah is the proper sound effect for that. I'll take my check in the mail, thank you. Let's keep charging on through. Just absolute carnage. It is a bad day to live in Cathay. Although I am very glad that we're fighting against AI here and not against real people, because this many lanterns would be devastating to heroes. Yeah, they're mostly breaking and running. We just got to keep the pressure up, so as one large blob, keep charging. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's have Kholek keep moving. We didn't even use the super rage on my boys here. We dropped some lightning in this back line. Didn't even use all of our capabilities. That is horrifying.
Indeed, my prince.
Let's slow down. Really, either of these lords. I'll send Kholek in after the Dragon Blooded. She's blasting some fire through our line. Not that it will do you much good, fool. The battle's over, can't you see? Let's get the Manticore charging up here. Time to laser beam that group. You guys moving forward. Alright, they're all shattered. We pretty much just have to break the lords now, and that's the end. Have you all work together against the Shogun gun? You need your ability to win. Yoink. Run her right over.
For the Prince of Chaos.
There's no escape. The field will run red. And victory. And since we captured them at the settlement, there's not much else we gotta do. That's a win. A decisive and crushing victory. Most of the losses going to our Marauders, but really not that many even going to them. We should hopefully soon have some that are ready to be promoted soon. We'll take the win, though. And we will obviously sack the settlement first, because that's what you get. Allegiance has increased. Mission successful on 2 parts there. And Shant has became a mage hunter. Spoil Eater, a Kurgan chieftain, giving us more replenishment and income from sacking settlements, which is never going to be bad. Non-Li has nothing really good going for us. I would like to snag Wang Chang, because this gives you extra armor on Marauders. So let's grab Non-Li. Only because we can't really go much further than this anyway, so we'll grab Non-Li, and then what we'll do is we'll come in here, prepare that for however much money it is. It's a lot. Then we'll grab the Twisted Relic, increasing souls gain from battles in nearby adjacent regions. Since we have lots of fighting to do here in Cathay, I think that should work out quite well for us. And then we'll go ahead and swing on in and grab the growth building to increase growth in all of our provinces. 79 growth, which is really, really poor. but we really didn't expect our growth to be incredible as Chaos. We are more meant for destroying than growing. In vanilla, you get, unless it has changed since the launch, you get an absolute ton of money from these raid trophies. This is nowhere near the amount that you get when it's income from post-battle loot. It goes from like 5% to 10 to 20 to 30%. It's pretty intense. Get a lot of money really quick. Over here, the challenge stone. I don't really like any of these buildings. Tribal garrison gives us more movement range, which I do like. But I think over in here, we'll just keep going for these. The Manticore Den is what we want next. That way we can start recruiting Dragon Ogres a little bit more consistently there.
This is all to
Kuba has quite himself a bit more potent of an army. What's the garrison looking like? Ooh, he's got 2 snow leopards. Nasty. So he has walls at the very least.
Village the Cursling.
Alright, Village. We probably want to do one. He's doing more recruiting. Never mind. I was going to say we want to do one more turn of
Yes.
the cursed motherland. Can we take the walls of what we currently have?
To command me.
The answer is I don't know.
Everything goes to plan.
If we fall back, they will be waiting for us. Let's just charge in with Village. It's the only way. I think we need... These guys count as Nurgle marked?
I have the power.
No. But they are expensive. So let's just grab a unit of Marauders. We'll overwhelm them with sheer numbers.
Master, let me burn them all.
Fair enough. Okay, so the Revivalists themselves have almost nothing. We're just going to move as one Death Ball of Chaos. Let's encircle, pass out the skill point to Village. As he steals from everyone else like a rat. And then we'll go ahead and give him... I think Hearts of Iron. Keep the army fighting a little bit longer, especially since this is going to be a bit of a prolonged one here against Kislev. All right, Bleeding Spire. What do your defenses look like? Ooh, it's a field battle. This actually goes to our advantage, I think. All right, Village. Another test. All right, let's get this deployment started. They have an unfortunate choke point off to the side here. So what we should do is, it looks like he is deployed all the way back to wait for his reinforcements. So we're going to kind of come up on here and trap them in on this side. We can have the Javelin Cav come up on top and I think throw their Javelins over the top. Should be pretty disgusting. Let's bring the Hell Cannon forward. Our gigantic line of guys. We are going to line them up as wide as we can just to overwhelm and destroy. We'll have ogres on one side and the trolls on the other. We're just going to try to wrap around the army and tear them down. We'll have the Jav Cav up front. Combination of Warhounds and Poison Ones on both sides. Perfect. All the Hounds together, Javelins together, and then Big Beasties. Put the Aspiring Claw, or the Severed Claw, in on the weaker spot, so right here looks good. Keep them fighting a little bit longer there. Put you in guard mode, then we'll put Village up front. Alright, battle begin. Grab everyone here. Move them forward. We've got all the friends coming in now. Kind of scoot you forward, just get you firing on these Kossars. Go ahead. Move to the outskirts there. Kind of block them in if we're able. Stay on the other side of this bluff so you stay hidden. Everyone else is moving forward continuously. We have both of our Ungor Raiders that I forgot about. Put them in the middle here. Not used to having these guys spawning in the beginning of every battle here. Still. Don't get hit for free. Move forward. Everyone just charge this group down. Same thing over here. If I was kind of just waiting for them. Let's grab the group. Lock them. Envelop and destroy. Oh, there's a snow leopard up front here. Let's deal with this leopard since it is so far from home. Pretty well trapped as well. Let you guys start firing on this group. Village. Very cheap blue fire should be launched. Bring these horsemen back. Keep moving, bud. We gotta get away from all these arrows. I think our hounds are actually losing quite badly against the snow leopard here. They want to come forward and defend, we will deal with you. Don't you worry. Alright, that leopard is gone. Let's make sure it does go ahead and leave, but we'll have you guys come down. Are the snow leopard scared off as well? Let's crash into this line and make sure it stops firing. Just gotta run these horsemen across the group. If they get shot at, I really don't care. Their lot is to die. Go ahead and blast some overcast fire at this boyar. And look at these trolls moving forward because I completely left them back there.
Yes!
Beautiful. Alright, let's keep you firing in the middle of these armored Kossars. Smash down into the back line. We are getting shot up as we come on in, but we kind of figured we were going to. Let's launch some fire through this line. Blop. Pull the hounds back now. Should smash right through this front line, get on these armored Kossars in the back. You go ahead and start firing on this group since they are kind of out and away. Village, come slice this fool up. We haven't got to really cast much spells with him at all. Go ahead and drop down that spell resistance drop for him as well. Left a good bit of damage through there. Let's do some pink fire through these two lines. He's moving a little slow.
Get them!
Moving a little bit slow.
Ango! Pass!
Get these Ungors moving up. Ogres keep moving through. You sort of anti-heroes your way right into this group here. Or pull the Warhounds back. You guys two flee on away. Get behind them so those javelins can do more damage. We've got two lords in the middle. We need to get over there and deal with them. Blast a blue fire through here. I think you can still blast blue fire even while you're getting shot at, or while you're attacking. The normie warriors are getting a bit overwhelmed, but several of the Kislevites are by our blood breaking, so as long as we charge back in and snap this line, those guys are done. Keep firing on in. Let's move up and shoot at some of the lightly armored Kossars. Hounds charge back in here just to keep them from fighting who they want. Launch some blue fire through both of these groups. May do more damage to our hounds than I want it to, but we'll see. Yeah, a little bit.
Yes! Give us carnage!
You please stop firing on friendlies. Fire at will's off for you. You kill the targets I tell you to.
Seize all!
Guess the trolls didn't choose to attack with everyone else when I told them to, but that should blast through this group of Kossars.
Your will!
We're gonna leave our teams alone. Keep firing. Get these marauders that are back on into the fight. Charge back in. More Kislevites are breaking. Keep moving in to snap their resolve. Launch some more blue fire over here.
Fight! Your will!
Everyone get moving. We'll have these hounds charging on these Kossar spears here. Boyar gets blasted apart with some more warp flame. So he's calling in the retreat.
God command me!
Rest of the Kossars are going to fight for a bit longer. And that should be the end for them as well.
Very well. Close combat.
No one escapes. Got too many lads in the middle there. We want to keep them from getting murked. Let's drop the magic resistance of everyone in the center part here. And that should be a pretty easy victory.
Marauder horsemen!
Wonderful. Took some damage, but town is ours. Now we have to weather the storm that was going to definitely be Archaon. A heroic victory they're going to give us. 540 lost to their 1,784. 257 souls for the soul bucket. And then we will happily go ahead and sack the settlement first. Victory over Kislev. Get a Kurgan chieftain for him as well. Then we'll turn around and we'll hand this one off to our vassal. There we go. Perfect. Spun the camera a little bit there.
Victory!
And now we're going to pull you as far away from this town as we can. Are you within the circle? Please say no. Archaon has anyone up here that he can probably come down and drag Village into a battle that he would definitely not enjoy. Let's keep these Chaos Trolls a bit safer by upgrading them to the armored variant. In case you lose some trolls to the armor plating process. Don't ask me why. Kadatha could be upgraded. Let's take a look at our other provinces, though. Game Gate. Love one that would give me a bit more money. Over here at Chimera Plateau, we actually may want to throw in the walls. Just because we're going to have to deal with Grimgor soon. So yeah, let's chuck in the walls here. And then we can start working on the Manticore Den once this turns into a tier 4. But we want to make sure our capital stays safe. It really wants me to try to upgrade that. Oh, May, I also kind of want to ignore the construction cost one and grab the Twisted Relic as well. I think we'll hold off. We could give Pome to the Cathayans. And then they could make probably better use of it than we could. We're only generating 42 gold a turn from this. They would, I think, start canceling out some of that corruption, but I could give them Pome. They make me a bit more money, and they hand a bit more money off to me.
Every moment in your presence is an offense to my ancestors.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. What if I give you... Oh, I can only give you Nangao. Because it has to be adjacent to them. Okay, that makes sense.
Win.
Dim Sons really want a non-aggression pact. It's really not happening. Poor Archaon. He's getting bullied so bad he wants a peace treaty with Kholek. No, the answer is no on that one, bud. We've got ourselves some new gifts, though. Let's take a look and see if there are any that we actually want. We'll swing on to the Shatterstone ones, since that's the most likely one that I'm happy to get rid of if we need it, but blowing a gigantic hole in the wall, whatever we want, is pretty nice. Alright, the Portal Glyph for all Undivided characters, summoning in some Chaos Furies, and getting us more experience. For Undivided. More experience for Chaos Warriors, Chosen Knights, and Aspiring Champions. So none of those I really want to actually use. Grants 25% of experience earned to other lords. So they're on top of the stealing he already does, you would steal some more. Nah, I'm happy with what we got. We got lots of fear and lots of experience gain. And some skill points. I think Suneater sounds good. Gives us the passive ability Storm Rage. So what is that, as long as he's fighting? Good grief. Alright, well, it sounds good to me. More Undivided Authority, he becomes demonic and drops enemy leadership by 8. So we're going to want to try to find more items and the like that actually drop enemy leadership, because we can end fights before they even start. Let's see, so Slanesh Soul Feeder gives him regeneration whenever he's casting a spell. This makes the whole army faster. Well, you know what we're doing then. We have the speediest army of monsters that ever existed.
Fool!
Alright, Chad. More post-battle loot, more income from raiding. I think we want to increase your training. I really want to make more money, but we want our troops to be upgraded. Very important with Chaos. They're sitting at rank 4 for a while.
I am mountain god.
Are there any dragon ogres nearby? Please. No. Okay, fine.
Tempest incarnate.
Skip that. Grab out a commandment. Probably throw in the exploit vassals because that's the kind of overlord we like to be. The exploity variety.
I have bathed in lightning. I am energized.
Don't tell Snickich that. He wants us to join his war against the Dimmed Suns. If I do that, that's going to be considered treachery, so no. We're an honorable Chaos monster. Sword of Cain has been claimed by Evelyn Rayner. Oh no. The vampirates have themselves the Sword of Cain. Wait, what? Multiple people have the Sword of Cain. They have cloned it somehow. Of their mass-producing Swords of Cain. That can only lead... basically just Syndrome from the first Incredibles. But everyone's super. No one. Let's move over and claim Wang Cheng. Is there anything off to the... I bet there's a settlement over here.
Ready.
It goes to the borders go to here, so maybe not. The next settlement being down here with the shrine. Huh. I don't see that being real. Let's come on over to Wang Cheng, though, since that's more... Oh, Miao Ying's back. You poor madam.
I'll break this.
Well, so do it.
Slaughter.
Doing a lot of talk, my friend. Get another battle against some Cathayans. The auto-resolve is going to be very, very kind to us. Alright, we're going to quickly cut that out. Nurgle got a hold, and we had a sneeze there while I was trying to activate the battle. Let's get to bringing down Miao Ying yet again. We'll start the deployment. I think he already has the defeat trait for Meow, but we'll have him rushing across these kind of swampy lands over here. All of this rice paddy actually counts as water. So as we are moving across, any of these small units that get bogged down in that are going to have a bad day. We'll have him rolling with his beasties as usual, so the blue boys behind him. And then the other two on the flanks. Reason for doing it like this? No, just stylized. Alright, let's have the Marauders. Let's spread them out a little bit because Miao Ying has some nasty spells. Firing camps down the middle. Great Axe is a little ways back since they have no shield. Bronze shield isn't much of one, but it's more than 0. Have some Plague Hounds out on the side. Actually, let's put all of our Plague Hounds. We can hide some of them in the middle here. Manticore. I don't know that I want it rolling with Kholek, but we'll keep it back just a ways. That way it can do its thing on the enemy lanterns that are definitely going to be here. Having the lanterns be a puzzle piece that we have to deal with has been kind of interesting.
Dark Sorcerer.
Alright, Sorcerer in the middle. Let's keep him back. He's so fast. We're going to keep him back a little ways. And then we'll go ahead and grab all of our infantry.
All will be destroyed.
All of the monsters. You can kind of lock in with the other heroes here. And then for speed, I just wanted to kind of take a look. Our Marauders are up to 46. Man, they are hustling. Trolls obviously they've got an absolute ton of speed. 81 for our Dragon Ogres. Our Manticore is zooming around at 109. Yeah, Kholek's strength now is 1.1 thousand. If we're doing a siege, it's up to 1.3 thousand. But we just need more. We need more vassals. It's clearly not enough. Get this going. We have both of our raiders, and I'm going to send up the center here. They'll have Kholek. Get moving. Get schmoving. We'll have the main line coming on up as well. And then we'll have the two lords going up the outside. Meow, you really don't want to fight Kholek now. Before you had a chance. Now, not so much. Oh, okay. We've got some hidden lanterns. Is she able to summon those lanterns? Is that a Miao Ying ability? If it is, I'm liking Miao Ying even more. summon in lanterns at will. Get these dragon ogres moving up the side. I want the hounds to break forth as well.
I move fast.
A lot of guys standing around Miao Ying. She's just trying to draw Kholek back in. I'm not going to have any of it. Instead, we'll drop some lightning down on your friends.
Moving quickly.
Everyone's going to scatter. We tried. Pull you guys back a little ways, because they're going to try to draw us in with those lances. Lock the main squad, send them in. Same thing with the beasties. To battle. Keep you moving. You move real quick. Zoom, zoom there, buddy. Alright, Kholek, let's get on in there. Oh, the Manticore's getting destroyed. Kind of spin him around for a second. Okay, charge you into the back of these boys here. Knock over some of these archers in this back line as you go through. Come on, back around. Ooh, that's a lot of nasty. Go ahead and activate the ability on one. We don't need it on all three. Go ahead and tear apart this group. Beasties are working together. Kholek, Miao Ying, that's your target. Destroy indeed. Let the battle commence. Oh, we need our aspiring champs to be in on this one. We'll have them activate their ability. Pull you away. Let's drop an acquiescence on, I think, these dragon warrior, these jade warrior halberds. Let's go ahead and activate the storm rage on you. Manticore, I need you to fight the lanterns. Please and thank you. Now in run the hounds. Miao Ying is in dragon form.
Exalted hero.
Just a tidal wave of death. I'd love to get some acquiescence down on Miao Ying herself. Overcast the whip.
Pursuing pain.
Said go ahead and overcast the whip. I meant to grab these guys and charge them in. These Summoners of Rage moving on over. Miao Ying has decided she does not want to fight with the boy, the big Shaggoth himself. Our Ungor block should be bringing down those lanterns. Do haste. Keep you chasing fools down. That's another lantern fall. Love their death animation. Alright, most of the Cathayans are shattered. Miao Ying and Kholek's duel has been epic. Dude, you missed. You're pulverizing the landscape, not Miao Ying. Either way, though, that is a victory, and Miao Ying loses herself yet another fortress. Sweet victory, and Wang Chang falls. 422 souls that time. That's quite a bit. I think that's because of the chain of skulls we have across the province there. 3,400 gold. We will definitely sack the settlement first for extra gold and experience gain. Beast Tamer as well, then we'll turn around and have not enough movement. And that seems to be the way, isn't it? That's fine. Shahan is just over here being rude and raiding in the Terracotta Graveyard. We really need to get rid of you. How are you stealing gold from us? He's too scared to actually go fight him. Here's what we'll do. Yeah, we have an agreement, but you keep raiding. Not much of an agreement then, is it? Come back over here to this Dark Fortress and upgrade the maximized Spoils of War here to the loot heap. Instead of 200 a turn, 300 a turn for 5,400 gold. It's worth it, I promise. Or we could go for the growth. Costs exactly the same because it's 60 growth instead of 40. And then hands out 6 to all provinces. Let's go for the loot heap. We do have a ticking time bomb to where we have a rebellion too, so we want to keep an eye. For village. Reason of Thinch with that leadership drop, probably going to be the best one. It costs 12, but it'll be a really good opportunity to knock out a whole bunch of Chaos Warriors all at once. For the old Net Crusher, let's give you these spoils. 1% more post-battle loot is not a lot, but it'll do. Go ahead and camp up. Fortunately, going to allow our enemies to probably keep recruiting more forces here, but we have claimed the cool back from them. And we should be able to hopefully use them to good effect. Any more opportunities to grow? At Wage In, there is. We could throw in the... No, we can't. Cult of Spice can't. Costs too much. Makes sense. Being Chaos is expensive. Throw in another Chaos Shrine as well. I think we won't, though. Good idea to save some money for our main provinces.
You dare to barter with me? I have broken deals with gods.
Isn't he like the top dog of the deal making? He would like a peace treaty? That's because you're weak. Whispers in the dark. You obey the gods, I obey, and we have an unhappy populace. Ooh, Hugh the Rebellions. Well, we're not going to be ashamed of ourselves. We obey. His wasps, that's not good. Grimcores can become even more powerful.
Indubitably.
Yeah, indubitably, you stole my stuff. Rebel Lords of Nanyang. I ought to kill you for that. Honestly, we probably could. We could, or who are we war with?
Certainly. Most wise.
Excuse me.
Indeed.
Excuse me?
I will.
What is going on here? Do these guys not have a diplomacy? Normally you can just double click. Oh, these guys don't have a diplomacy. Huh. Well, who was at war with them?
Celestial ancestor. Child.
Nobody?
Sit.
Wind shaper.
That's really strange. Is it because they're not necessarily a nation? Well, obviously he's not going to be. Anyone that we have nearby, like the Skaven. Huh. That's really strange. Well, we'll grab another mission to destroy Archaon, who's holed up at his settlement, because of course he is. Swing on back south. We'll get one more battle in here. I don't know if we'll actually battle this one, but we'll see. Let's declare war. Yeah, I don't even know who you guys are. Interesting. Apparently the Wardens like them. Or did like them. A few Cathayans here, but we have slaughtered so many, we'll go ahead and give this one auto-resolve like they deserve. 201 souls to the pile. Oh, we can subject... Well, that's perfect. Welcome to the team, although now I don't get my Iron Mine, but welcome to the team. Kholek becomes even more powerful, and we have the Weird Spawn now, which can go in with Village. Kholek is up to 1.1 thousand. 440 base, 670 armor piercing, and a 20 bonus versus large, just because, why not? He's got a Dawnstone now. Let's maybe hand him something a little bit better. Village has the Talisman of Endurance. Fine, you can have that for now. Honestly, he's entirely fine. No good ancillaries here. Skill points it is, and that'll probably be the end of today's episode. We go for Storm, giving him a lot more health. I am closing in on where we want to start going for this. We just don't have enough background income. And I'd like to have one more army as well before we start working on that, so... Let's go for Toughened Skin for 15 more armor. Seismic Shock gives him the dazed combat effect, though. Listen. Armor is one thing. We already have 171, though. Dazed sounds real nice. Melee defense minus 10 and speed minus... Man, this is unfortunate. Is that just for you? Yes, and then charge bonus plus 25% for Dragon Ogres and Shaggoths. Yeah, that's good. That's a GG, well played. Everyone's just going to have to get smashed once, and that's the end. Pain is pleasure. And no, not right now, it's not. Let's go for... And the Unmoving Mage does sound like a good idea. He can move around so quick. But also, because he can move around so quick, Slinging Spells also sounds good. Oh, he still has Kindle Flame. That's really awesome. Former Adept of Akshay. The lore of fire may no longer be the focus of this one's studies, but some of the knowledge accumulated remains, of course. I didn't know you could wield more than one Wind of Magic as just kind of a normie like this guy. That's neat. Well, in that case, then, yeah, let's give him the Unmovable Mage so he has way more health and spell resistance. Cool.
Kholek Suneater.
Good old Net Crusher. Give you more spoils.
My prayers are answered.
No, we can't quite reach. Well, can we recruit up more Dragon Ogres? I continue to be eluded by the creatures. How much land does she have left? Please just be this last one. Oh, it's time to subjugate the Storm Dragon.
Yes, forged in blood.
Scoot right into the graveyard, and then we'll see about stealing money. Because we do love stealing. There we go. It's time to do some strategic transfer of equipment to an alternate location. We'll get a bit of gold from that, and then with that final victory over Wang Cheng and subjugation of Hao Tao, that's all the time I've got for today. I've been Space Wars of Total War. Remember, leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone, and I will see you on the next one.